So we have a particular perspective on programmatic, and the first is that a client shouldn't have to have a PhD in quantum analytics to buy an ad. The industry is becoming very, very fragmented, and with that fragmentation comes a lot of complexity. And you now have SSPs, DSPs, RTB, RTE, DCO, ATF, DMPs, all really trying to sit in the middle of what is a publisher trying to maximize yield and an advertiser trying to find an audience. And so we've taken a very particular perspective, which is we're trying to simplify digital advertising at scale, or simplify programmatic. We're doing that a couple ways. The first is we're trying to build a complete stack that encompasses all of that functionality between a publisher and a marketer or an agency, so that they can transact with one company across all screens: display, mobile, video, and plasma at the same time. And once we've built that ecosystem, we think that's a true advantage and a real simplification of an industry that is becoming complex and, frankly, littered with three-letter acronyms that very few people in the industry really understand. Well, the holding companies are our partners. So we go out and offer to the holding companies tools and technology to allow them to buy into that ecosystem. Specifically with the trading companies, we provide a DSP, Ad Learn Open Platform, which launched in July and is now in 4 of the 5 major holding companies. So those companies, the holding companies, use that technology to find the best inventory to meet the needs of their marketers. And that's a tool that has been very well received and is growing really, really well for us in the marketplace. You know, I think the efficiency is one story, and there certainly is an efficiency. There's difference between first price and second price, so there is some benefit in terms of the way that you actually end up paying less for many of the impressions you want. But another thing is you're really buying the individual audience that you want. So the efficiency isn't necessarily in price, it's that there's less waste. You're buying fewer of the people that you might not want to target for your particular good or your product or your brand goals. Big data, there's a tremendous amount of data. There are millions and millions and millions of users out there, and on each of those individuals there's a large amount of data. The role or the challenge of the marketer is, how do you find that individual who best maximizes your potential for your brand? And so the big data trick is, what are the parameters upon which I want to segment or reduce my haystack? So that I can find those people. And that's really what the technology does. Ad Learn Open Platform, Ad Learn, our optimization engine, and all of our other related technologies really simply take the large amounts of data associated with each and every one of the millions and millions of users on the web at any one time and compress it down to something that actually is actionable. Well, I think the AOL On business is a fantastic business. It's really, you know, it sits with our vision of all of programmatic, which is that we want to be at the intersection of programmatic and premium. A lot of people talk about programmatic versus something else. The opposite of programmatic is manual. It's not premium, it's not reserved, it's simply manual. And so premium inventory, premium formats, premium content like that which is available on AOL On are all part of that strategy of programmatic. And I think what you'll see us do over the next couple months and quarters is start to develop that in more of a self-service model and more of a platform as opposed to a managed service. But that core element of quality and premium throughout all the offerings is what's going to glue it all together for us.
So listen, learn, speak, provoke, but most of all, just drink it in and enjoy.